There have been a number of side effects that I've experienced throughout the chemo treatments. Some have only stayed around for the first 1 or 2. After my second chemo, I experienced a lot of mouth ulcers, which were not fun at all. My most consistent side effects have been fatigue, neuropathy. So I get a lot of pins and needles in my feet, my legs, my thumb, my fingers. Grip strength goes a lot as well. I tend to drop things a lot. But yeah, I find that fatigue, so especially the first 3 days after my chemo is when I get the most tired. So fatigue and feeling sick are my most common side effects for me that I experience after each treatment, and that has been consistent after each treatment. Feeling sick for me is the worst the day of chemo. So sitting in the chemo chair is not the most enjoyable experience. I tend to feel very sick the entire time, regardless of what medications I take. I think it's probably a bit of a mixture of stress as well that plays into it a little bit, and just the uncomfortable feeling of having to sit in the chair for 2 to 3 hours. Although I did get some really good news on this one here. Because the cancer has pretty much gone mostly from my heart and my shoulder/neck, one of the bags I got to drop. So my chemos are a little bit shorter, but because I don't have the best veins for chemo, I find that the more treatments I do, and I know what is going to happen each time now, my veins just kind of close up and they don't really want to be used. But it means that I'm not the neatest painter, as you may be able to tell. My art expertise come from lead pencil drawings or drawings on my iPad. But I thought I'd try something new, something different. I got sidetracked. Next chemo I do, I'm going to have to get a PICC line inserted for the remaining treatments. Having the PICC line inserted will hopefully make it a bit of a quicker process, which is what I want. I don't want to be sitting in the chemo chair any longer than I have to be. But I find as well, as each chemo goes on, that say I feel sick for longer, I can still go about and do everything. I just have that nauseous feeling pretty much every day, but nothing that I can't just put up with, in a sense. I have found though, since adding exercise and a lot more walks into my daily routine when I can, it does minimize some of my side effects, because for the first 2 to 3 chemos, it would be a struggle for me to walk even 10 steps. My entire body would just ache. Oh shit, Katie. Probably shouldn't be wearing my wig painting. It's not the smartest move, is it? I find that the week of my chemo, so the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that's when I'm generally my best. On top of the chemo side effects, you also feel the cancer breaking up, which is not the most enjoyable experience, I'm not gonna lie. It burns a little bit. Oh, Katie, why'd you do that? Pull it down more. I get a bit of back pain as well, just to add on to all the side effects that you can get. It's not forever though, that's what I keep telling myself. All this pain is just temporary and I'll get through it. It's just part of my story, that's all. But I am lucky, I do have the best support in the entire world.